Chris, obviously some familiarity. Were you expecting to see Texas in the final, and what do you feel about it?
Yeah. No, they've had a good team now since I've been in the league, and a good organization, and top to bottom as far as people in Dallas, management, coaches, and the players there, and the people down in Texas do a really good job of developing. So I'm not surprised they're here in the end, and I'm excited. I mean, it's an unbelievable place to play. It's an unbelievable crowd, arena, and Austin is a pretty sick city too. So some of the guys will be able to see that, and we're excited. We're excited just to be in the finals and to set out for our goal that we set out for at the beginning of the year to win the championship, and we have a big opportunity here, and we're all excited.
You look across and see some of those guys that were there the last time you guys got to the final. Moore, McKenzie, your thoughts on playing them?
Yeah, no, it'll be fun for sure. I mean, those guys have been really good players for a long time, and there's no surprise why their team has had success. It's because of some of those guys, McKenzie, Moore, and Dowling, like you said, and they're good leaders, good older guys that could still looks like keep putting the puck in the net since I've been gone. So they haven't slowed down that way, and that's definitely one thing we have to be aware of. But it'll be good to see. But it'll be good to see them after we accomplish our goal.
Is there an appreciable difference in the style of hockey in the two conferences? Like, because you played in both.
Yeah, I'd say. Some like to say the West may be a little bigger and a little more skilled, if that makes any sense. But I don't know. I don't know if it's when you go into places kind of like Springfield, Binghamton, the smaller arenas versus you go some of the West play in either NHL arenas or basketball arenas, so it's maybe a more friendly atmosphere. So it's just a different sense. So it's a little more open, a little more skilled. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to the playoffs, it seems like everything's hard, everything's the same. So that's what we're expecting.
It sounds kind of weird, I think, to the casual fan that the two teams will not have played each other in the regular season, but that's just life in the AHL.
Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, that's how it is the 10 years I've been in the league, and sometimes you play, even sometimes, I think next year we might play a few teams in the West, but this year we didn't, or we played Manitoba once. But I know, talking to my buddy in Wilkes-Barre, he did play Rockford and some other teams, so it's weird that some teams in the East play in the West and vice versa, and others don't. But, that's the AHL, and you got to adapt to it.
A related question, is that what makes the Calder Cup unique? Is that it's its own journey apart from the Stanley Cup, that you have these breaks that you have and you play teams you don't play? Is it, and it's a development league and that kind of thing?
Yeah, I know, for sure. I mean, it's guys coming and going, getting called up, so that makes it, a challenge to keep your team intact and to get your chemistry at all-time high. And then, like you said, you haven't seen teams, but a lot of the times you see the players. The players that they've been in the East before with you, or in the West, or guys that played them in junior and college. So there's a little familiarity with that, and that we know the players, maybe not the city. So I just think that's maybe the biggest thing, is the guys that haven't been there as soon as we get down there, acclimated to the city and to the arena, and maybe the funny bounces that the arena could produce. But other than that, it's just hockey, and it's going to be hard hockey.
Sheldon was saying yesterday that he doesn't know hardly any players on the team, doesn't know a thing about them. You think we might be able to help out there?
I don't know. I only know 3 guys that are there since I've been there, but I do know, I do know they're a very hard team to beat, in their building, especially with the crowd behind them, and they like to score goals. I know that. So we have to be at an all-time high with our responsibilities, with our care of the puck, and when they go, they can go pretty good with the best of them. So we definitely have our detail to every aspect of our game needs to be at an all-time high.